intelligence. Again, the title of the book is Spiritual Intelligence, the Ultimate Intelligence, co-authored by Ian Marshall and Dana Zohar, in which they write that every professional must definitely develop spiritual intelligence. What is the spiritual intelligence? I am giving you the gist of this book in just 2 lines. But that doesn't mean that you don't read, okay? They said that these are the 8 factors, these are the 8 values that a spiritual intelligent person possesses, or the vice versa. If you find these 8 values in yourself, you are spiritually intelligent. First, flexibility to change. This helps you in handling pressure and tension and depression as well at your workplace and in your family or personal life. This is called mindful resilience, that you are flexible. If you find, now listen carefully, because the biggest wars in the world, they happen in the boardroom. The most crucial wars, they happen in the, और अभी जब मैं आपको ये बात कर रहा हूँ बोर्डरूम की, पृथ्वी पे लाखों बोर्डरूम्स में वॉर चल रहा है या ना? और वो वॉर क्या होता है? My opinion is better than yours. My preparation of project report is better than yours. I am more qualified and experienced than you. इसलिए you have to believe in what I say. And the younger one is saying, okay, fine, you are more experienced, but I have come with modern education. You did your graduation from this institute in India. I did it from LSE in London. ये वॉर चल लेता है to handle pressure and stress in your boardroom in future. I hope and pray that all of you sitting here one day enter some boardroom. I hope and pray that all of you sitting here someday enter some boardroom. मतलब you are a director of a company. My prayers for all of you definitely. लेकिन वहाँ वर्क प्लेस से ज्यादा टेंशंस और ज्यादा स्ट्रेसेस प्रेशर्स आते हैं. सुनील जी, am I right? ज्यादा. उस वक्त फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी का सद्गुण सीख लेना. If you find somebody's opinion or somebody's project report well prepared, then you accept it. Give it. Appreciate it. That flexibility will puncture the balloon of pressure and stress on you. This is spiritual intelligence. उस वक्त ईगो मत रखना. अरे यार, मैंने 3 रात तक नींद नहीं ली और ये प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट तैयार किया. How can somebody's report is accepted more than me? ये होगा. Remain prepared for it. सिर्फ उसका अच्छा इसलिए उस एक्सेप्ट हुआ इसलिए नहीं. शायद वो मैनेजमेंट से नजदीक है वो व्यक्ति, इसलिए भी शायद आपका अच्छा है तो भी रिजेक्ट होगा. यू विल हैव टू फेस एवरीथिंग. दिस इज अबाउट टू वॉर. उस वक्त फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी रखना. अकॉर्डिंग टू हार्वर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी स्टडी, आई एम कोटिंग इन वर्ड टू वर्ड एंड लेटर टू लेटर, फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी टू चेंज इज इंटेलिजेंस. ये इंटेलिजेंस की नई डेफिनेशन है. Flexibility to change. When you find something better than you, change, accept it. That flexibility is your ultimate intelligence, which not only gives you a support to grow, it definitely puts you in a better position to lead your organization, because you have a heart where you can have spaces for other people, other ideas which are not perhaps going along your lines. You are a better manager of team and opinions. You can become a better team leader by flexibility. Flexibility to change. और भी सारे सद्गुण हैं. In word to word and letter to letter. Steve Smith बोले कि there is a culture in the Australian cricket board, win at all costs. Don't develop that culture at your workplace. Second sentence Steve Smith बोले, the Australian Cricket Board officials tell us that we don't pay you to play, pay you to win. ये कल्चर भी मत डेवलप करना आपकी इंस्टीट्यूट में, जहां भी आप भविष्य में जाए, 5 साल के बाद, 25 साल के बाद, 50 साल के बाद. Win at all costs is inspirational words, motivational words and energizing words, not to be put into practice. They were told that we pay you to win, we don't pay you to play. तो आपके एम्प्लॉइज भविष्य में आपके साथ या आप अपने एम्प्लॉइज के साथ ये कल्चर मत डेवलप करना कि वी आर पेइंग यू टू गेट गुड प्रोजेक्ट्स, बिग क्लाइंट्स. वी आर नॉट जस्ट पेइंग यू टू वर्क एट दिस वर्क प्लेस. करते हैं काम, करते करते अच्छे प्रोजेक्ट्स और क्लाइंट्स भी मिल जाएंगे. दिस इज अ रॉन्ग कल्चर. So mind well, this is spiritual intelligence called self-awareness. When a person is self-aware, he is absolutely in a state of mind that he doesn't make any private or public mistake. After Pramukh Swami Maharaj passed away in the year 2016, in Gandhinagar we had the Shraddhanjali Sabha, the prayer meet. At that time, a leading personality of Gujarat, who was associated with since more than 40 years with Pramukh Swami Maharaj and known our organization BAPS for 40 years, he said that I am in public life since 40 years. I've been in association with many projects of BAPS. Never ever have I found Pramukh Swami Maharaj, of course, used to give his opinions about issues at state level or national. An ability to face and use the suffering of life. This is spiritual intelligence. This decreases your stress and tension. Fourth, an ability to design something for your own self out of seeing something. That is an ability to be inspired by a vision. Fifth, an ability to see connection between diverse things. Sixth, an ability to cause as little harm as possible. Seventh or eighth, दोनों important है. Professional people के लिए very important है. Seventh is an ability to ask and probe fundamental questions. And eighth, an ability to work against the convention. These are the 8 qualities. If you possess, if you try to possess, if you practice on it, you develop spiritual intelligence, which is much higher than intelligent quotient, which is much higher than emotional quotient. You become a team leader, you become an organizational leader, you create a space at your workplace, you create a space in your profession, and you create a legacy for yourself. So try to focus on these values. फिर से एक बार दोहराना चाहूंगा, आपके पुस्तकों में जो शब्द लिखे और जो ज्ञान है वो सिर्फ आपको 10% मदद करेंगे अपने प्रोफेशन में. 90% is your values, virtues, attitudes, thinking, expressions, connectivity, human relations काम करेगी. ये सिद्धांत है और ये सिद्धांत को पकड़ के चलेंगे तो जीवन में आनंद भी आएगा, सफलता भी मिलेगी. एक अंतिम 5 मिनट बात कर लेता हूं. मुझे 1 घंटे की बात हुई थी, 11:15 को मैंने चालू किया था, 12:10 हुई. इन 5 मिनट्स एंड फिनिश. ये बोल रहे हैं खंडेवाल जी आराम से बात करना. हम संत को आराम से बोलेंगे तो वी आर यूज्ड टू टॉकिंग विद क्लॉक्स एंड कैलेंडर्स बोथ. एक और अच्छी जो बढ़िया बात है, आफ्टर दिस IQ, EQ and SQ, is constantly think, how can I make a positive change in myself so I handle my situations and handle people around me who are connected with me better. First of all, let me ask all of you a simple question. How many of you really believe that somewhere, because I lack something, I need to make some positive change in myself to better fit my ecosystem? How many of you believe that? Thank you very much for this. When you have raised hands, that means you are introspective. You are self-aware that this habit I need to improve. This type of overthinking I need to reduce or cut out. This type of social association I think is not helpful to me in my academics or my personal life. I must leave these two friends away. Some positive changes in yourself that makes you a better fit in your own ecosystem. And when you make that positive change, some of the stresses, some of the tensions and some of the depressions, they just get away from you. They just don't be in your stride. They will never disturb you, and you will be better placed. So this is a mindful resilience, changing your own mind. I need to make a change. Again, a good book, Stephen Covey, one of the most decorated management gurus upon this planet ever. He has written this book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. After that, he has written the book, The 8th Habit. In the 7 habits that the effective people had, which Stephen Covey found, was first proactive, second is begin with the end in mind, third is putting first things first, fourth is think win-win, fifth is seek first to understand and then to be understood, sixth is synergy, and seventh is sharpen the sword. But the 8th habit that he wrote is a beautiful habit that every professional must cultivate. When he wrote this book in the year 2006, he came to India for the promotion of this book. He did 4 seminars in 5 days in India. Mumbai, Bangalore, Hyderabad or Calcutta, I don't know, and then the 4th one was in Delhi. The seminar that he conducted in Mumbai in the year 2006 had 23,000 rupees per delegate fee, and the registration opened just 24 hours before the show time. Online, and 700 capacity hall, that is 700 tickets, each of 23,000 in the year 2006 got sold off in 86 seconds from all over the world, all over the country, because the name was big, Stephen Covey. In that 6 to 7 hour seminar, actually Stephen Covey appeared on the stage only 4 to 5 times, sometimes for 10 minutes, sometimes for 15 minutes, sometimes for maybe 5-10 minutes. Rest is managers and video shows were carrying on the show. Next day, a leading newspaper in Mumbai, DNA, they carried out an article about this seminar and what was taught to the delegates. Clearly written that if you not attended yesterday's seminar, you read this article, you will get the gist of it. In that article, it was again written that if you can't read the whole article, read this box item, the one sentence which Stephen Covey again and again, while appearing on the stage in person, talked to his audience. And that sentence was, again I am quoting it letter to letter. Remember well, the essence of the whole book by Stephen Covey, the title of the book is 8th Habit. And the sentence is, don't expect others to change. First change yourself, others will follow. Don't expect others to change. First change yourself, others will follow. हमारा attitude और ego क्या कहता है? I am perfectly alright. It is the other person who has to accommodate me and change to settle me. Ayana, first introspect. Do I need some change? That my friend accepts me well? Do I need to change somewhere that my office working colleague accepts me well? Do I need to make a positive change in myself so that my immediate boss to whom I report has some positive attitudes for me? Introspect. Life is not working with body and mind alone. It is more with working on your emotional self so as you better your mental self and your physical self. You have to work on your emotional self because that is going to reflect out through your mentality and through your body. That is your physical expressions. Don't expect others to change. First change yourself and then others will follow. This is the golden advice from a top class management guru. So, again, this is very an important aspect of life. This reduces your stress because you have changed yourself for the better. You are into a positive state of mind. You are into a much better positive state of mind. And when you have changed yourself, you will be less concerned with people's faults. Pataya, according to a study, more than 15 to 18% of office time, even in high-ranking professionals, it goes into gossiping, it goes into office politics, it goes into leg pulling at office place. Am I right? Some elders are handsomely smiling, so they have gone through all these experiences. 15 to 18% of your working time, that means of your working ability, that means of your precious 70 or 80 years of life upon this earth, 15 to 18% of your work time goes into these three things. Unnecessary gossiping about a working colleague, leg pulling of a working colleague, and setting up of an atmosphere of non-collaboration in your workplace. This will increase your stress and tension in your workplace. Mindful resilience is, everybody working with me is my second family. Tell yourself before you go to office in future that my family at home is my first family. That means your spouse in future, your children in future, maybe your parents living with you. This is my first family. And my working colleagues at my office is my second family. Take it as a second family. Develop this attitude. When I talk to professionals, I definitely want to teach and preach them this. Unless and until you take your family, take your office bearers, your working colleagues as your second family, you won't be able to enjoy your time at your workplace as you enjoy your time at your family. And I think all of us are concerned because we all want to enjoy our office equally as our home. Isn't it? Yes or no? Yes. We all want to enjoy our time at our office of the level that we are enjoying our time with our family at home. That comes only when you keep an attitude, develop it, that this is my second family. So never see their faults and never discuss it. Why are you discussing your office bearer's faults? Are you 100% complete? Are you 100% perfect? Tell me a yes or no. No. Everybody, even I when I am talking to you of all this is not all things that I have mastered. Because, but then we talk more, we discipline more, we read more, gradually we can master it. We are all on the same path. But more of talking, more of listening, more of reading of this, gradually strengthens you. Simple. Never ever talk faults of people around you. Accept them fully. And you know this will be the best habit that you could ever develop for a successful marriage. When somebody is your wife, she is Mrs. India for you. And when somebody is your husband, he is Mr. India for you. Forget all the faults, accept them fully. Only then you will enjoy your life. Am I talking something sensible or not? Give me a yes or no. Yes. That means people that you have accepted in your life, like your spouse, like your relatives, your cousins, your friends, your working place colleagues, people who are in your life, you should accept them fully. Enjoy relationship. Don't talk about the faults and negatives. Because if there is two negatives, A and B in him, C and D is in yours. Simple. Talk positive only. यार ये अच्छा काम है, ये टेबल पे बैठा है वो बहुत पंचुअल है, टाइम पे आता है, वो टेबल पे जो बैठा है उसकी जो नीटनेस है काम करने की अद्भुत है, वो टेबल पे जो बैठा है उसका रिपोर्टिंग बहुत अच्छा है. Pick up pearls at your office place, don't pick up rubber. Then it will decrease your stress and tension at your workplace. This is spiritual intelligence. You have to learn. These are some of the lessons that corporate management needs to learn and definitely needs to learn from NGO management. तो इनके जैसा रिजल्ट प्रोड्यूस कर पाएंगे. And lastly, when Arjun was in severe stress of the battle of Kurukshetra, he laid down his arms. I cannot fight my friends, my elders and my gurus. Krishna said, my God, if this guy puts it down, if this gentleman puts it down, how would this whole thing go? It would be difficult to bring the Dharma youth. Arjuna was in severe stress and tension, even depression. I will not. Whole army was standing in front of him, the opposition army. And his own army would get demoralized if Arjuna gets off the chariot. What did Krishna do at that time? See, modern day stress managers होते हैं. आप भी मिलेंगे, हम भी मिले। जो मॉडर्न डे स्ट्रेस मैनेजर्स है ना, कि आपको ऑफिस में स्ट्रेस है, पर्सनल लाइफ में स्ट्रेस है, तो आप हमारी ऑफिस पे आ जाना, अच्छी अच्छी तरकीबें आपको बताएंगे। पेंट योर ऑफिस ग्रीन, go on a long walk at the beach, keep looking at the sunrise every day for 10 minutes. All these remedies to stress and tension management is like watering the branches, not watering the roots. What is watering the roots? To eradicate all tension and stress. Mindful resilience is watering the roots. And what is that? Krishna tells Arjuna, Man mana bhava. Keep your focus on me. Believe what I say. Follow me at this moment. Keep your thoughts, keep your minds aside. Do what I say. Second thing he says, Tarati Shokam Atmavit. Believe yourself to be the soul. You are not this physical body. According to the philosophy, you pass through many births and deaths. Believe yourself to be the soul, not this physical body. Third thing he says, Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. He tells Arjuna and thus all of us, this is one of the most important advices, that our job is to do our duty well to the best of resources that we have with us. Results, Krishna says, God decides. Simple. हमारी जिम्मेदारी क्या है? हमारी जिम्मेदारी क्या है? हमारे रिलेशंस और हमारा वर्क, we perform them to the best of our abilities, to the best of our knowledge, to the best of our resources. Final results, final outcome, God decides. And I prove this with logic. जो यहाँ प्रोफेशनल्स बैठे हैं उन सभी को अनुभव होगा. Sometimes we have planned well. आप सभी को भी अनुभव होगा. Sometimes you have read well, planned well, even executed well. Still you don't get the marks that you desire. Isn't it? Still you didn't get the marks that you desire. Yes or no? And in professionals you did not get the results, the outcome of the projects that you desire. You did the best of paperwork, best of planning, best of execution. You had the best team. You had the best finances. Hayana? And the reverse experience is also true. Sometimes because of some time constraints or resources constraints, we planned less, we executed less, we did not have that caliber team. Still we got the outcomes and the results beyond our desire.
Sure.
Hayana?
Yes.
What does that mean? Have you ever given a thought to it? That means that we have to put our best foot forward. Final results, he decides. So when you go into the professional field, don't tell yourself, my academics, my planning, my execution, my teamwork was so good. Results have to be positive. The success has to come to us. ये आप भी मत मानना, अपने टीम को भी मत कहना. Energize them for success, but never expect that all the time success has to come to you because it was my planning and my execution, my teamwork. Results he decides because there are many factors which are in your control to get success. Sometimes semi-control, sometimes out of control. मैं आपको बताता हूँ. The factors which are in your control to bring success, planning and hard work, which are in your control, isn't it? You can plan well, you can execute well. Planning and hard work are the factors that are in your control for success. Some factors are not absolutely in your control. They are in your semi-control. Like getting good qualified team members in the team. Second, finances. They are semi-control. Sometimes you say that I am getting a loan this month. You may not get for another 2 months. So they are not fully under your control. And some factors which design the final outcome are absolutely out of your control. Your health, your family issues, government policies, new laws, they sprout out any time. So you are in trouble. So there are factors which are in your control, there are factors which are in semi-control of you, There are factors which are out of your control to design the final outcome. Accept that and you will not go into stress and tension because of less success or failure of that project. Then okay, I tried my best. Simple. I did not get it. So this